What do you have new this year?
New, we actually have a 3-pack fountain that we've never done this before, so it's called the Hero Series, and it's Professor Flame, Lightning, Majestic, I believe, and then Iron Master. So you get all 3 of those pieces for $39.99.
Very cool. Now, as we're getting into this, I want to let people know, too, we are filming today's show. So they can go to facebook.com/Modesto News after the show and see these fireworks, because we actually have fireworks sitting on the table here. So if you're driving right now, imagine it. And then we'll try to describe as best we can, and then afterwards go to Facebook Modesto News. So let's talk about some other things that you guys have. Is there different new types of fireworks that we haven't had before?
Well, unfortunately, with the Safe and Sane, it's pretty much the
Okay,
standard.
have we reached the pinnacle of
You
technology?
really have. Last year we came out with a new item that is kind of innovative. It spins, so it's like on a base. Think of like a Lazy Susan. So
Okay.
it's on a Lazy Susan, and at the very end, it goes into like gyro bloom mode, and it just starts spinning, and that is really cool. That's radioactive sparks. But as far as fireworks go, we're pretty staunch on what we can do.
But it's still good. It's good, clean fun.
It is.
Now I noticed before we went on the air, there's one called Serenity.
Right.
So tell me about this one.
Well, what's really nice about this fountain, and it's one of very few that we even have to offer, but in particular, it is part of our $18.99 buy one get one free family mix or match. So you can get 2 of these or 1 of these and something else. But what's nice about it is there's no noise, and a lot of kids with autism or people with pets, that's their biggest gripe, is that's what scares them, is that crackle and that noise factor. So it takes that away where it's just color. So it's really nice to be able to offer something like that to cater to everybody's needs.
Nice. So let's go talk about some of the standards that we need. So first of all, let's say you're a typical family of 4, and you're doing it on your own this year. How much should you set aside to have a decent 30-minute, hour-long show?
Sure, no problem. For a family, typically your assortments is the best route to go, because you get a little bit of everything. You get the smaller items to kind of start it off. Kids are getting antsy to light something, but it's not quite dark. And then it leads you into the bigger fountains, which last longer. I would say, and mind you, all these are fundraisers. So, if you spend $150, money of that is going to your community, so keep that in mind. It's a win-win. It's a win for you to get fireworks, and it's a win for them to earn money. So bear that in mind when you're buying fireworks to help out your local nonprofits. But I would say the Phantom Ostrich assortment that I brought here is an amazing assortment. This one really has it all. You have the little stuff, you got the medium size, the big size. That should last you a good hour or more, I would say. And it's actually my favorite assortment that we have to offer.
And it's standing about, 3 feet tall by 2
Maybe
feet
2
wide?
and a half or so. Yeah.
And it's packed full of things. Do you know how many fireworks
pieces
are in there?
I believe on the back of this assortment, it tells you everything that is inside the contents.
Several dozen,
a lot,
at least.
And
so how much does something like this run?
This is actually going to be $159.
Okay, so you pay that $159. Maybe you want to get some sparklers too, some extra things like that. Some little ground blooms to kick it off. When you're talking about having an hour of fireworks too, it's important to remember that it doesn't get dark till really 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So,
an hour's plenty.
When you have an hour of fireworks, you're talking about 10 p.m. now.
Yeah, you're a little
it's
over
like, hey, let's dial it back a notch,
It really is.
All right, so tell me about some of these other, fountains that we have here.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Funky Monkey, that is a wonderful fountain. It's really a fan favorite. It lasts for a really good amount of time. It really is. We sell out of it every year. So if you're interested in it, I would not wait. I would go to your stands and snatch it up. Funky Monkey, very discotheque, right?
Now I see these. It's kind of like an arch shape.
Yeah, the coral reef. So that one is a 500-gram fountain, which is the largest you can go in the state.
Okay.
So that's as big as you can get.
Okay.
But it's very colorful, and in fact, if you buy the $600 Backyard Bash assortment, you get that for free.
Wow.
So that's a value, I believe, at $50.
Nice.
So if you got a quart and get people to throw in $100 each, 5 families or 6 families, that's hours of entertainment. That's huge fountains in that box.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you mentioned briefly a couple minutes ago that these are fundraisers.
Absolutely.
So can you kind of explain what the law is for California and how this works now?
Yeah, it actually varies from city to city on the rules and regulations.
Okay.
But generally, you have to be a nonprofit, either through the state of California or through federal IRS.
So each individual booth is a different nonprofit.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, rather we have church, booster, church groups, sports boosters, all kinds of different, because they need funds, and this is a great fundraiser for them because it's 7 days, and they walk away with few $1,000. You know,
Yeah.
that's very hard to do
Yeah.
nowadays with like no startup money either.
Mhm.
You know, so it's really nice.
Nice. So like, if they were to go to your website, which is what's your
Fireworks.com.
I think I can remember that.
Yeah.
Now, fireworks.com. They go to fireworks.com. Can they like kind of type in what charity they want to support?
For sure, yeah. They can. There's links on there where they can click, and then they fill out the information, and it gets sent to the respective office. You know, who handles that area, and then we get the information, and we call and we set up meetings, and hopefully, you know, it's something that can be worked out.
And you might be thinking, I might not have a favorite charity, but actually, there's alma maters too. So like, if you like went to like Downey Marching Band, for example,
definitely.
or like Loma Choir or something, like
Sure,
these people,
they remember that.
they have their
a
booths.
following. Yes.
Yeah.
No,
The Johansson football team is going to have one.
Yeah. Every year,
Yeah.
sports boosters on
Yeah.
Yosemite.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. And so, when are people going to be able to start buying these fireworks?
Stands operate vary because it's like their own business for 7 days.
When is it legal?
Legal 28th, which is next Friday.
Okay.
That's
so,
the earliest.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're going to get out there. And when you are getting out there, you know, we have choices. We have TNT fireworks. We have there's a couple other ones I'm seeing. But I'm going to let the community know, as being the editor-in-chief of ModestoNews.com, Phantom Fireworks seems to be very involved in the community. And you guys do support local news coverage, and you guys do these fun things like this car show coming out.
Yeah.
And so it's great to have you guys right in town.
Yeah, no, we really like to be a part of the community, so we appreciate, you know, you keep keeping us in the loop on that, you know, because it's really fun. We look forward to it.
Absolutely. So yeah, it's coming up here on the 20th, and go to fireworks.com to find out more, and they can like see videos of these. And
Absolutely,
pictures.
on our YouTube channel and even on Facebook. Phantom. Sorry,
Yeah. Go to Facebook, type in Phantom Fireworks.
Fireworks of Modesto.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys have your own Modesto page
Yeah, we have
too.
a page, and I put all kinds of videos